Hello dear traders, we are glad to welcome you to ИнстаФорекс TV channel. You are watching the weekly link up with me, Anna Kasatkina. In this edition we are going to discuss the ongoing situation in the Forex market, and besides, technical analyst Petar Yakimovic will help us predict further dynamics of popular trading instruments. The euro-dollar pair hit new peaks, reaching the highest level in 2.5 years. Most analysts from major financial institutions forecast that the pair will maintain bullish momentum. Let's see what opinion our expert has. Hello Petar, how strong is the demand for the euro?
Hello dear traders. I found a very interesting formation on the euro versus US dollar, and after a few weeks of advising you basically to be in a bullish mode, let's say, and this worked like very good in the past weeks, and I hope that you took good pips there. But you know, right now I see it basically slowing down on euro dollar, for example, and there is a upward or bullish contracting wedge, which is actually signal that buyers losing power and that we may expect a potential breakout of this rising wedge, and that can lead for further lower prices. So in my opinion, the best thing to do on the euro versus US dollar is to actually watch potential breakout of this rising wedge, and to watch for example, breakout of 1.1780, because that is the swing low I found on the 4-hour time frame. So if the price breaks 1.1780, watch for selling opportunities, and target will be set at the price of 1.1400. That's the area where this rising wedge basically started, and it's also a round number. So again, I see the slowing down on the euro dollar. I see the contracting this rising wedge, and in my opinion, it's very risky to watch for buying opportunities, and that's why I'm advising to watch for selling opportunities if the price breaks 1.1780. So again, watch for breakout, and then the target will be set at 1.1400.
The outcome of the Bank of England's monetary policy meeting put the pound under pressure. The euro-dollar and the pound-dollar pairs went their separate ways after a long while. Petar, what is your outlook for the pound-dollar pair?
Similar like on the euro versus US dollar, I found the interesting formation on the British pound versus US dollar, and there is actually strong selling pressure after the interest rate decision from Bank of England. Basic interest rate remained the same, but the sellers massively came in and they actually broke exceeding broadening wedge formation, which is actually you know, confirming that sellers may continue to build lower, to build sell positions. And my advice is actually to watch for selling opportunities. For example, watch some rally and then try to put your selling position. I also saw the flip on the RSI. RSI basically went there to test a 70 level, and then it flipped lower. This is also a good sign technically, watching the RSI position. And the target is at the price of 1.2935. Again, we have a strong selling pressure after the interest rate decision. We have a broken wedge formation, flip on RSI, and my advice is also to watch for selling opportunities on this currency pair.
The Japanese currency strengthened against the greenback on Thursday. The dollar-yen pair touched the 7-week low. Will the yen manage to extend its gains?
I'm expecting actually upward price on the USD versus Japanese yen, and there is actually falling wedge and broken falling wedge formation according to the 4-hour time frame, and you know, that's a good sign that buyers actually step in the market. Another good sign, technically speaking, is basically there is a potential inverted head and shoulders formation, which is very good. Also formation, you know, for the bottoming on this currency pair. And my advice, because of this, is to actually watch for buying opportunities, you know, and potential target is at the price of 112.15. So around 112 level. Potentially watch to scale your buying position or exit full position. So my advice is to watch for buying opportunities, broken falling wedge, potential inverted head and shoulder formation building there. So watch for buying opportunities of this currency pair.
What movements do you expect in the dollar against the commodity currencies, in particular against the Australian dollar?
On the Australian dollar, US dollar, I basically found confirmed resistance according to a daily time frame, and I found basically few pin bars. Basically supply overcame demand in these previous days, and there is also building something like flat base. So try to play this range. We are actually in the range mode on the Australian dollar, US dollar. So for example, there's also stochastic flip. Stochastic actually went to actually test that 80 level and then flipped lower. This is also a good sign, and the take profit levels are set. First take profit level in this range is set at 0.7880. This is the first downward target, and maybe the key target and for this downward movement is basically 0.7800. So again, confirmed resistance, pin bars there, supply overcame demand, ranging mode in Australian dollar. So my advice to watch for selling opportunities on this currency pair.
Thank you, Peter, for your valuable recommendations, and see you back next week. ИнстаФорекс technical expert Peter Yakimovic has presented his trading recommendations on ИнстаФорекс TV channel, and you've been here on ИнстаФорекс Linkup. Don't miss our next edition.